Greetings and welcome. I hope that you are all doing well, and thank you so much for joining me here. We've got a really fun YA mystery series to talk about today, so let's get right to it. The main book we are talking about today is The Night in Question by Kathleen Glasgow and Liz Lawson. And it's the second of the Agathas book. This is the first, this is the second, so I'm going to talk about both. In the Agathas, Alice is returning to school after she disappeared when she learned that her best friend, now her ex-best friend, Brooke, and her ex, Steve, are dating. Alice's disappearance was huge news, and everyone has basically turned against her since then. To make matters worse, she went to a party that Steve and Brooke were at, and there's a scene with Brooke and Steve and Alice. And when Brooke disappears, Alice is suspected. She needs to find Brooke, and she needs to clear her name. And how is she going to do that? As Alice has been spending a lot of time alone, she has been using that time to read. And her new favorite author is Agatha Christie. So she looks to Agatha Christie's writing for inspiration on how to investigate what happened to Brooke. But she is not alone. Iris lives a very different life than the well-to-do Alice. She's intelligent, and she's Alice's new tutor. But they're about to join forces and become friends as they solve the question of what happened to Brooke. In the second book in the series, The Night in Question, Alice, Iris, and a group of friends, fresh from solving what happened to Brooke, are faced with another mystery. At a party, one of Alice's former friends is attacked, and another former friend is suspected. Alice doesn't really believe that this person would do something like this, and it's up to her, Iris, and their group of friends to discover what really happened. But there are other complications. Iris's mom doesn't like that Iris and Alice are spending so much time together, and she wants Iris to distance herself from Alice. On the other hand, Alice's parents have been traveling for a very long time, as they have been most of Alice's life. And while it's all work-related, it has left Alice on her own to figure out her life. Her parents return home to attempt to parent her, and they all have adjustments to make in getting their relationship back on track. And perhaps the biggest problem of all is that the local police really don't appreciate Alice, Iris, and their friends looking into and solving crimes that they aren't able to solve. And the police are making it especially hard for Iris. So what's there to like about the series? The friendship between Iris and Alice. They are unlikely friends. Alice has a lot of money, Iris not so much, yet neither of them downplays the problems that the other faces. As the story progresses, they become real friends to one another. The characters take inspiration from Agatha Christie books. And I don't know how many Agatha Christie books you've read, if you've read any at all, but that woman knew how to write a mystery. She is still the best-selling author of all time. And the second book has a historical mystery from the 40s that parallels the current mystery. All in all, they're very fun mysteries. So what books would give you a similar experience? And we're going to talk about two of them. Let's start with the Sherlock Holmes series. I've got the first one, A Study in Charlotte, right here. In this series, Charlotte is the third great-granddaughter of Sherlock Holmes, and her Watson, Jamie, is the third great-grandson of Dr. Watson. When they are blamed for classmates' murder, they join forces to prove their innocence. There's tension and a few secrets. As the danger grows, the only ones they can trust are one another. Another series to try, it's the YA version of Murder, She Wrote, starting with By the Time You Read This, I'll Be Gone by Stephanie Kuhn. Beatrice Fletcher is obsessed with unsolved murders in her small town, much like her great aunt Jessica Fletcher. When a friend fails to meet her and is then missing, Beatrice does what her great aunt would do. She goes off on an adventure to find her missing friend. Everyone in their small town has secrets, and it is up to Bea to figure out those secrets before it's too late. And there we are. I hope that you enjoyed this look at the Agatha series with the Agathas and The Night in Question and other books for a similar read. I'm going to be back very soon with The Wilderness of Girls by Madeline Claire Franklin. I hope you'll join us then, and until then, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you!